Okay, I'm gonna discuss about why so many young people or people of all ages major in film, want to become filmmakers, and they pay a lot of money to go to this film school, and a lot of them don't even know what they're doing. They just wanna make movies without thinking. They think that they're gonna be the next Steven Spielberg. So many student filmmakers think, hey, I'm gonna be the next Steven Spielberg, or I'm gonna be better than them. A lot of these students are freaking wrong, and they don't know what they're doing. They think that it'll give them happiness, and it's all about vanity. They think that once they make movies, the big shot, they're gonna be liked by everybody. They're gonna make all the money. They're in it for the wrong reasons. They want to be famous. They want to make a lot of money. They want their names in lights. But if you're in it for like the wrong reason, you're not gonna make it. Even though if you're in it for being talented, even though if you're in it because you love it. And a lot of these student filmmakers, they start going to making independent film. They don't want to make movies from big studios. To be honest with you, if you're gonna graduate from film school and you go directly right away trying to become a big shot, trying to work at studios, try to make a film major, make big shot superhero movies or big shot comedy movies in studios or independent film. My advice to you is work in the film industry in studios, become a cameraman, become a makeup artist. Even though makeup artists make good money, they make six-figure income a year. Even like a sound editor, you could work your way in the lower rank. You could work your way from the bottom, and and eventually you work your way up to the top. You can't just jump to the top and expect great results. You have to start from the beginning. You have to start from the bottom. And a lot of these film students don't have job security. They have their parents pay for financial aid, $80,000 or $120,000 to go to film school, and even though if they make three, four big shot movies, it's only gonna last them like less than 5 years, and they don't have a job. I mean, think about it. Steven Spielberg doesn't make a movie every year, but the reason why Steven Spielberg survives is because he makes the kind of movies that people are talking about. Now, a lot of these film students, they make the kind of movie they want to make. They make the kind of movie that sets the ambition. They don't listen to the audience. Well, Steven Spielberg, he listens to the audience. When people were talking about shark attacks, Steven Spielberg made a movie about shark attacks. He made Jaws. When people talked about UFOs, Steven Spielberg made a movie about UFOs called Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Then eventually people talked about aliens. Steven Spielberg made a movie about aliens, E.T. When people talked about dinosaurs and cloning, he made a movie about cloning dead dinosaurs. Steven Spielberg did not make a movie about cloning dead people. Steven Spielberg always listens to what the masses are talking about. Steven Spielberg always makes the kind of movie that the people are interested in making. So Steven Spielberg gives you what the audience want, while these student filmmakers make the kind of movie they want to make that the audience don't even talk about it. These student filmmakers make movies that the masses of people are not don't want to see, don't talk about. Like, people are not talking about superhero movies anymore because it's been done to death. And a lot of these student filmmakers, they automatically think, hey, that's because I'm making a movie, I'm gonna make movie for the rest of my life. There's no job security in being a filmmaker. There's no job security in being an actor. Even though if you're a nobody actor and you make a movie once or twice in a big shot movie with, let's say, like Johnny Depp or Angelina Jolie, and you just make two, three movies, cameo or like a supporting actor, you're not gonna be making a movie every year or every 2 years. You're still gonna struggle. the reason why people like Bruce Willis makes good income even though he's not making any more movies is because he made a lot of money with his other movies. And even though like filmmakers like Tim Burton don't make a movie every year, they could still survive because they make the kind of movies that people are talking about, and they make the kind of movies that stands out, that's naturally creative, that they are naturally artists. Like Steven Spielberg makes a movie that's naturally creative. Tim Burton makes a movie with his signature art. So a lot of these student filmmakers don't even have that, and they can't get job security, and they end up working. They end up working at Starbucks or at Walmart, and they still have to, and they end up paying a debt of $120,000 of film school or $80,000 of film school, and they make $30,000 a year to $40,000 a year, and they have to pay for that for the rest of their life. So I think going to film school isn't worth it, and the only way to make it in film school to make movies is that if you're somebody's son, like the sons of Steven Spielberg could easily make movies because their father will help them. People like Drew Barrymore, or no, people like Adam Sandler, they end up making movies because the parents are producers. And a lot of these Hollywood actors, they have their kids make movies, they have their kids becoming a actor because their parents were in the industry. Now, unless your parents are in the industry, you're more likely gonna make it. And even though if you make it, you're still gonna have trouble making movies. And but if you're a nobody, it's even harder.